Breaking through Earth's embrace, defying the odds and captivating the world's gaze, Chandrayaan-3 has etched its triumphant saga on the lunar canvas. In a breathtaking moment, humanity's dreams touch the moon's surface once again. Join us as we unravel the riveting tale of Chandrayaan-3's historic lunar landing, a testament to human ingenuity, determination, and the unquenchable thirst for exploration. At 6:04 p.m. on August 23rd, India's moon mission Chandrayaan-3 made history by successfully landing on the lunar surface. With the lander's soft landing on the moon's south pole, India becomes the first and only country to achieve so. The lander then released a rover, which is a tiny vehicle designed to move about on the moon's surface. What's Chandrayaan-3's mission? The goal of Chandrayaan-3 is to reach the moon's southern pole, which contains frozen water and might serve as a source of oxygen, fuel, and water for future lunar missions, or a more permanent lunar civilization. Following a safe landing, Chandrayaan-3 is expected to function for 2 weeks, undertaking different experiments such as analyzing the mineral makeup of the moon's surface with a spectrometer. The Chandrayaan-3 lander is around 2 meters tall and weighs a little more than 1,700 kilograms, making it roughly similar to an SUV. Its mission is to launch a smaller rover weighing 26 kilos. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson expressed excitement about the insights that may be acquired from the Indian mission in a message to the press. What challenges does the mission face? India's previous attempt to land on the lunar South Pole failed in 2019. Chandrayaan-2 successfully deployed an orbiter, but its lander and rover were destroyed in a crash near the site, where Chandrayaan-3 will attempt a touchdown. Rough terrain is one of the complications of a South Pole landing. ISRO scientists say they have made adjustments that make it more likely the current mission will stick its landing. That includes a system to broaden the potential landing zone. The lander has also been equipped with more fuel and sturdier legs for impact. Russia's first moon mission in nearly 50 years failed over the weekend when its Luna 25 spacecraft crashed into the moon's surface after an uncontrolled orbit. What is the goal of Chandrayaan-3? The goal of Chandrayaan-3 is to reach the moon's southern pole, which contains frozen water and might serve as a source of oxygen, fuel, and water for future lunar missions or a more permanent lunar civilization. Following a safe landing, Chandrayaan-3 is expected to function for 2 weeks, undertaking different experiments such as analyzing the mineral makeup of the moon's surface with a spectrometer. The Chandrayaan-3 lander is around 2 meters tall and weighs a little more than 1,700 kilos, making it roughly similar to an SUV. Its mission is to launch a smaller rover weighing 26 kilos. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson expressed excitement about the insights that may be acquired from the Indian mission in a message to the press. Russia's first moon mission in over 50 years suffered a setback over the weekend when its Luna 25 spacecraft crashed into the lunar surface after an uncontrolled orbital course. Chandrayaan-3's journey. As Chandrayaan-3 approached the moon, its cameras obtained images, including one taken on August 20th and shared by India's space agency on Tuesday. This photograph depicts the moon's dusty gray landscape in great detail. The Indian lunar mission is made up of 3 major parts: a lander, a rover, and a propulsion module. The propulsion module provided the thrust required to travel the 4,400 kilometers, 238,055 miles, between the moon and Earth. After detaching from the propulsion module, the lander, called Vikram, conducted precise maneuvers to softly land on the lunar surface. Pragyan, a tiny rover with 6 wheels, is housed within Vikram and is planned to slide onto the moon's surface via a ramp. As Vikram approached the lunar surface, it utilized its onboard thrusters to precisely orient itself before gradually dropping engine power to land just after 6 p.m. Est 8:30 a.m. As this successful landing occurred, applause rang out in the mission control room. Following that, the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, verified that two-way contact with the spacecraft had been established and provided preliminary photographs of the surface obtained during the lander's descent. India achieves what Russia could not. India's triumphal touchdown came just after Russia's Luna 25, which was also aiming for the moon, strayed off course and crashed uncontrolled. This blunder would have marked Russia's first lunar victory in 47 years. The failure was blamed by the head of Russia's government-managed space organization, Roscosmos, on a lack of experience coming from the long break in lunar research following the previous Soviet lunar voyage in 1976. People in India, the world's biggest population, flocked around TV screens in offices, markets, restaurants, and homes, filled with a combination of excitement and elation. Thousands prayed for the mission's success on Tuesday, burning oil lamps on riverbanks, temples, and important locations, including the famous city of Varanasi in northern India. Chandrayaan-3, a success after a failure. The six-wheeled lander and rover system of Chandrayaan-3 has been outfitted with instrumentation that will collect data for researchers on the chemical and elemental makeup of lunar soil and rocks. India's last attempt to successfully land an autonomous spacecraft near the moon's less explored southern pole failed in 2019. The spacecraft entered lunar orbit, but the connection with the lander was lost during the final descent, culminating in a disaster while attempting to deploy a rover to find water indicators. The ISRO received an analytical report attributing the disaster to a software error. The $140 million, $129 million mission, which took place in 2019, was to explore permanently darkened craters on the moon thought to have water reservoirs. These craters were discovered in 2008 by India's Chandrayaan-1 orbiter mission. Given India's recent ascension to the world's fifth-largest economy and its nuclear capabilities, Modi's nationalistic administration is eager to showcase the country's rising importance in technology and space. A successful lunar expedition is consistent with Modi's goal of a thriving India establishing its place among global leaders. This success would also boost his popularity ahead of a crucial general election next year. The anticipation of a successful touchdown increased after Russia's unsuccessful attempt, while China, a neighboring competitor to India, pushed for significant achievements in space exploration. China sent a trio of astronauts to its space station in May and aims to achieve a lunar landing before the decade concludes. Tensions between India and China have soured since deadly border clashes in 2020. Technology behind Chandrayaan-3. Chandrayaan-3 is made up of three modules: an indigenous lander module, LM, named Vikram, a propulsion module, PM, and a rover called Pragyan. The lander module, which houses the rover, and the propulsion module have already been detached. AI automation. Surprisingly, the descent phase of Chandrayaan-3 is automated. It excludes any human interference. The lander is on its own once the descent phase begins. In terms of landing, it will employ artificial intelligence to map its position on the moon's surface. Vikram lander. The Vikram lander is equipped with a variety of sensors, including a few camera sensors, laser inertial, referencing, and accelerometer. Package: LIRAP, K-band, altimeter, CARA, lander, position detection camera, LPDC, LHDAC, lander hazard detection and avoidance camera, laser altimeter, LASA, laser Doppler. Velocimeter, LDV, lander horizontal velocity camera, LHVC, microstar sensor and inclinometer and touchdown sensors are among the sensors on lander. The radioanatomy of moonbound, hypersensitive, ionosphere and atmosphere, RAMBA, Chandra's surface thermophysical experiment, CHAST, instrument for lunar seismic activity, ILSA, and laser retroreflector array, LRA, are all aboard the lander. The lander module will assist in numerous tests based on the technology and payloads. Pragyan Rover. When the lander reaches the surface of the moon, the Pragyan rover will split from it. The rover will then communicate with the lander using technology such as RX-TX antennas. The rover's mission is to explore the moon's surface and learn about its elemental and chemical makeup. It includes navigation cameras as well as antennas for this purpose. The rover is equipped with a laser-induced breakdown spectroscope, LIBS, and an alpha particle X-ray spectroscope, APXS. Rover will learn and relay high-quality data with the aid of these payloads and technologies. Propulsion Module. The propulsion module includes a 440N liquid engine, a star sensor, a solar panel, and a TTC antenna. It transports the shape, spectropolarimetry of the habitable planet Earth. One of its goals is to investigate a wide range of exoplanets that could be habitable. In the grand tapestry of human achievement, the triumphant landing of Chandrayaan-3 on the moon stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration. As we gaze skyward, we are reminded that our thirst for knowledge knows no bounds and our ingenuity knows no limits. This historic feat not only marks a pinnacle in India's space endeavors, but also unites us all in a shared awe of the cosmos. If you enjoyed the video, kindly like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our videos.